After this, please go check out and let us know what you think. This one's called Take Me.
My hair. I may be cussing it for a little bit, but hey. I'm with part of a dead mob.
Yeah, with the other guitarist at the hotel, just resting for a bit because he's, I don't know.
Because he's resting.
Hopefully he's getting a haircut, so we're alright.
Yeah, he's got a bit floppy hair these days. What happened there?
He's got to let him do what he wants to do, so which is good. He's a good guitarist, at all that matters to us. So.
Yep, he is. And I've got to be honest, I've been wondering, your sound has so many different influences to it. I hear a lot of metal, which goes back to my history, obviously punk, some other stuff. What is driving that? Who's the metalheads?
Well, guilty. I'm like proper into my metal, so that's kind of my input. Yeah.
I think that personally, because we've got Dave and Rob that have sort of grown up in the punk scene, and they've got, obviously Neil and things like that have always grown up in that, and then me and Tommy, who are more sort of metal influenced, and then they both come together to make what we call Dead Mob. Yeah.
It's really funny because he said the exact same thing in the first interview. So, and I would say we called Dead Mob, but Tom AK called it Dead Mob. So I said that in the first one as well. Just realised that.
So you were named by a famous dragster man, face-up man.
I'd say he's the least famous one, I guess. Don't worry, mate. Love ya.
And you guys have really gone from strength to strength to strength. Yeah. Keep hearing about how you guys are one of the hottest new bands coming from the Midlands, things like that.
That's the looks they're on about.
Yeah, no, it's good to
I
hear.
wouldn't say so much about Dan, like, but you know.
What do you think is causing you guys just to get recognized? Do you think it's your music? Do you think it's your presence? What do you think is really causing
I'd
it?
say, the music as well, because it's very energetic and just in your face, really heavy. And then, but I'd say the youth plays a role to it, because
I think that we got because we're so young, we've just got a bit of energy about us, and it's something we all want to do. Like whether it's just what it is, or if somehow something happens out of it, it's all just for fun at the moment. Now we're really enjoying it. I think that's the main thing. So we all get up there and we had a really good time. Like we were always like laughing at each other, smiling, having a joke, and
Well, that's it. You do have fun on stage.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I think we never made Dead Mob with the intention, let's go into this scene and make something new. We always just made it what we are and what our personal, how we feel and what feels right at that time. And I think that's what's always carried us so far, and I think we'll stick with that as long as we can.
Dave's on the phone. Do you want?
Well, we can add him to the interview.
Yeah, look, Dave, you're in an interview now.
Hello, Dave.
Can you wait 5 minutes?
Well, you're in an interview right now, Dave.
Oh, alright.
So Shelley's going to ask you a question.
Dave.
Yeah. Can you delay it 5 minutes? Because I'll be there in a minute.
We're recording right now, Dave.
Oh.
Run on over, Dave. We're here.
Don't give me anything I've got to edit.
I'm pretty sure he's going to edit like most of this.
Yeah.
Dave, come on down.
Come down?
Yeah, safe.
Okay.
Alright,
Okay, see you in a sec
see you in
then.
a sec.
See you in a sec, mate.
That's our guitarist.
And now we're going to put the interview on pause.
Oh.
Here he is.
Oh, thank you for joining us, Dave.
Hi.
It's not our first time interviewing you either, so.
No.
He's been on about
isn't.
4 now, isn't he?
Yeah, 4, I think, to be exact.
So, we've been talking about Dead Mob and how you guys formed and all of that. How do you feel the mesh of the two styles of music? I just see that the chord has separated you guys into the metal side and the punk side. How do you think that helps the band, though?
Well, it gives us a lot of like diversity in terms of writing. So, because obviously, we write a lot of stuff. We come up with a new riff probably like every practice, almost. But it's like if you're getting bored of one thing, you can do the other, and if you're like it's a bit in the middle with both, just mix them together, and it just gives you like infinite options, basically. Yeah.
And you guys had mentioned Deadfest. You have your own festival, and you're going on number 2. How did that come about?
I think, well, from the first one, I was in the shower. That's where all the best thoughts and ideas come from. I thought the best way to, rather than funding a Kickstarter or anything crap like that, you know what, I'm going to put my own show on with these wicked Brummie bands that everybody loves, and that's going to pay for our album, which has. So this year's one, because last year's went so well, it was just incredible. The amount of people turned up, we were all mind blown, like, so. And I don't even know what I said there. Just mumbled. You have to excuse me because I'm a little bit.
We'll get subtitles.
Yeah, but like this year, it's a little bit more expensive, but we got better bands. I'm not going to say better bands, but bigger bands, and just outside Birmingham. So we've gone for the restarts. There's just quality blokes all around.
Oh God, yes.
You know, Grand Collapse. Just the lineup this show is so heavy.
Yeah.
They're mixing into our own genre and stuff, but the thing is, we're not in just for we want a profit or want that. We want to put it on a good night for people who want to come out to like from Manchester or anywhere over the UK, just to come down and go. Deadfest was wicked, Dead Mob were wicked. That's what the scene's about, really. So.
Got some good bands, so go with that. Dave, you've played all over with all kinds of bands, but now your own band is playing on Rebellion.
This is just completely different because, well, I said this in the last interview, I think, but with like other bands, you're not like, it's not your thing. You're playing and it still has like, you still have an emotional attachment to it, whereas because it's your own stuff and, you know, things like that, you've got like, you feel like it's your band and you just feel a lot more like like not important, but more like participating in the band really. And it's just, I'm just really shocked that we got Rebellion.
I want to congratulate you guys on that. And I'm freezing. You guys are freezing. I can see that. Let's all go inside.
Can we say a massive
dear.
thank you as well to MPRV News for having us here and everything. It's wicked.
Cheers, nice one.
Thank you, guys.
Can I do that intro thing you want to do? I want to do that interview thing, yeah. We're Dead Mob and you're watching MPRV News.
This next song is the second song we've played in live for. Once again, fucking moving around. Coming closer. It's closer. Let's